Okay, so with the movie Tomorrowland having recently come out in theaters, unless you're watching this much later and then it came out much earlier than now, but it did come out in the past and there's nothing you can do to change that, despite what Tomorrowland wants you to believe. That being said, it is a movie based on a theme park. If you didn't know that, then there's your first fact. So a movie based on a theme park, that means it could be either really good or really bad or somewhere in between. Either way, we're not here to review the movie, we're here to talk about some facts. So today I'm gonna talk about the theme parks of Tomorrowland, which technically means this isn't movie facts, but theme park facts could be pretty interesting. Tickets would be a little more expensive, but not by much, am I right? Here's 5 facts about Tomorrowland. Number 1, the original Tomorrowland opened up in Walt Disneyland in 1955 and was intended to represent the world of tomorrow. That world of tomorrow being 1986, though due to budget cuts and having to rush to get Disneyland open, for the first few years, Tomorrowland ended up being more product placement land. I assume the workers said, hey man, it's Tomorrowland, we'll just get it done tomorrow. Number 2, eventually they did get some cool attractions in Tomorrowland, which included, but wasn't limited to, the Monsanto House of the Future. A house where you get to observe how Disney creates some of its most beloved characters, genetically modified mice, dogs, and ducks. Not really, it was actually a plastic house, very futuristic at the time, where people got to observe actual futuristic scientific advancements, such as a video phone, TV remotes, and it was even one of the first places anybody got to see a working microwave. Just imagine what would happen if someone from 1955 were to encounter someone from 1986. Number 3, in 1959, the people who worked at Disneyland felt like Tomorrowland wasn't meeting its full potential. So instead of expanding it some more, they decided to demolish the entire thing and start from scratch. When it reopened, they announced, now the rides don't kill you. That's not true. You guys know when I'm joking, right? Sometimes I worry that I'm gonna confuse someone and then people will think that I'm telling the truth when I'm lying. That first part was true, second part was a lie. Number 4, did you know that there are 5 different Tomorrowlands around the globe? The first one, Disneyland in California, Disney World in Florida, Paris, Tokyo, and Hong Kong. Different from its American counterparts, the Paris Tomorrowland takes a more steampunk approach and also highlights many famous European futurists, such as Leonardo da Vinci and Jules Verne. That is, focusing on Leonardo da Vinci's futuristic technologies, not the Da Vinci Code. And in the Tokyo Tomorrowland, they take a more science fiction approach, where they focus more on science fiction technology and aliens and rocket ships. Though, to be fair, it may just seem like science fiction to us Americans because Tokyo tends to be way more advanced than we are. No, I'm serious, they had high-speed internet for like 30 bucks back in 2001. There's an idea for you, Comcast. Number 5, both Disneyland and Disney World have attempted to maintain Walt Disney's vision for Tomorrowland by presenting a potentially realistic look at the world of tomorrow. Because of this, however, the Tomorrowland section of the Disney parks have to continuously update. Disney parks have always strived to not allow Tomorrowland to become Yesterdayland. Disney even makes a joke about this in their film Meet the Robinsons, where we see a theme park that has attractions that very much resemble Tomorrowland with the title Todayland. This is why I always avoid using topical references in my videos, so that I can keep this evergreen content. Now I better hurry up and finish because my 16 gigabyte SD card, which I paid $30 for, is about to fill up. Until next time, I'm Kevin, and those are the facts. Well, here's something that will never go out of style. It's called annotations, and you can click right here and subscribe, because I know that YouTube is never going to get rid of annotations because they're always faithful and they'll always be around, because then this video will immediately be so irrelevant and I'll just look like an idiot pointing at a subscribe button. The future is now.